All right, hi ladies. So in this video, we're going to recap linear scenarios. So I'm just going to label it linear scenarios. And you can feel free to take notes on this video as you're watching it, or just use it as a point of reference. So when we were studying linear scenarios, we were examining a scenario and creating an equation, a table, and a graph. And sometimes we would use the table, equation, or graph to figure out other pieces of information. So imagine for a moment that I had a $225 gift card. Like somebody gave me $225 on a gift card, and I was able to use it at any place I wanted. And what happened is I decided that I was going to go to this cool store where you were able to buy anything you wanted in that store, and everything was $15 each. Okay, so every item, whether it was shoes or it was pants or it was a shirt or anything, it was $15 per item. Okay, and so using an equation, a table, and a graph, what I want to do is I want to model this scenario. So if I'm starting with $225 and then spending $15 each item, I'm looking at an equation that begins with 225 and then takes away 15 per item, per number of items that I purchase. All right, there's my equation. Now my table. Usually you want to use about 5 points of reference. So I'm going to look at 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 items. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of reference. Now, if I go to this cool store and I don't buy anything, I'm going to have $225 on my gift card. If I buy one item, I'll have $210. If I buy 2 items, so I'm going down by 15 each time, so now I'm going to have $195. Down by another 15, $180. Down by another 15, $165. All right, so equation, table. Now my graph. So graphing is sometimes a little challenging because you have to develop what your intervals are going to be. I always try to include somewhere on an exact point my initial value. Okay, so looking at the dashes that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, 10. I think I could go up by 25s each time, and it would include my initial value of 225. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say that this is 25, this is 50. This is 75, this is 100. This is 125, this is 150. This is 175, this is 200. And then this would be my 225. So I actually think I'm going to write in 225. Not necessary, maybe you want to go up to 250. And then the values of items that I'm buying. So I could buy 0 items, I might buy 1 item, 2 items, 3 items, or 4. Okay, so I'm going up to 225. Now when I go to model the rest of the points, these values are not going to be at specific points. So I'm just going to estimate their location, like 1, 210. Let's see, 210 is probably about here. And then 2, I'm going up to 195, so a little less than 200. And then for 3, I'm going up to 180, so maybe like here, 180. And then for 4, I'm going up to 165, so maybe about there. Right? So I'm just estimating my discrete data points. Now, how do I know this is discrete? Well, these are items. I can't buy a shirt that's 1.5 of a shirt or half of a shirt. So my data points are only the points that exist at the exact values of these whole numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. All right, so this is my cost. So I've achieved my goal. I've modeled it with an equation, a table, and a graph. Now, sometimes some of the problems asked us to go a step further, like how much would I spend, how much would be left on my gift card if I bought 8 items? So imagine if I bought 8 items, how much would be left on my gift card? So I can use my equation to be able to figure that out. 225 minus 15 times 8. So I'm buying 8 of these $15 items. All right, so we got 225. Now I don't know what 15 times 8 is, but I do know that I'm not gonna have a calculator. So I'm just gonna do my math off to the side. 8 times 5 is equal to 0, 4, 120. So for my 8 items at $15 a piece, I would have spent 120. So 225 minus 120, and if I subtract these out, I'll get $105 left on my gift card. Okay, I also might want to know, when is my gift card going to run out? Like, when am I not going to have any money left on my gift card? So my equation again can be helpful. I want to know when I'm not going to have any money left. Like, this is going to go down to 0. So I can set that equation equal to 0 and then balance the equation to solve it. I get negative 225 equaling to negative 15x. And if I divide both sides by negative 15, 15 fits into 225 15 times. So if I purchase 15 items, my gift card will have no money. All right, so that's our recap of linear scenarios, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.